Everyone, welcome to Monday Meetups with Pet Potion, and I'm Shanna, and I'm super excited today to introduce you to someone who is absolutely inspiring to me. She has a sweet dog, Olive, who I've fallen in love with, who has special abilities, and so here is Jenny and Olive. Hi, Jenny.
Hi. Hi.
Hi. Oh, there's Olive. So sweet.
She's excited now.
Oh, good. I'm just as excited as she is. I have so many questions. When did Olive come into your life?
So Olive came to us March 17th of last year. So we've had her a year and 2 months, almost 2 months. We adopted her from the farm rescue here in Arizona. And it has been an amazing year and almost 2 months so far. And it feels like we've had her forever. I don't remember what life was like without her.
So how old is Olive?
She's 2. She turned 2 in December.
Okay. And what
She's
are her...
tiny.
Is she? It's funny.
Oh, yeah.
On Instagram, all the dogs, they look so big, but
yes,
but she does look a little tinier than I've seen on Instagram. So tell us more about her special abilities.
So she has cerebellar hypoplasia, which is a neurological condition. It is non-degenerative. So that just means that she won't ever get better, but she won't ever get worse. Her cerebellum is just underdeveloped, and that controls her motor function. So that's what makes her a little more, she's getting a little antsy, a little more wobbly when she walks and when she runs and things like that. I do believe, though, from what I have seen, like with her and with Josh and the other doodles that have this, that with like physical therapy and exercise, they actually do become stronger. So like when she has spent time in her wheelchair, then when I take her out and I stand her up, she can actually stand more steady because her little legs, get that practice and they become a little more sturdy.
And did you have a dog before you brought in Olive, or is Olive your one and only?
Well, we did have, and we still do have 3 other dogs that we had before we brought Olive into our home, but she is the first one that I've ever had with a neurological condition. Growing up, we had a miniature schnauzer that had epilepsy, but I was probably 10 or 11 when she passed away. So as far as the rest of our dogs go and stuff that we've ever had or that I've ever had, she is the first one that I've ever had with special abilities. She's like a little superhero to me. So
how did the other dogs accept her when she came in?
They were pretty good, actually. They've adjusted pretty well to her. Toby, our little guy, who's he's like a little nervous Nelly. He's an Italian Greyhound Chihuahua mix, and he gets real nervous and around most all dogs at first. So at first he was a little bit taken back, but they've all been really good with her. And she and Tilly, our biggest dog, love to play together. And they lay together and they'll snuggle and they'll wrestle around. And it's so funny because Tilly's like 65 pounds and Olive's like 12 pounds. So it's kind of a funny and unlikely combination that you wouldn't expect.
It's cool to see the connections. I know I have 2 cats and a dog. And it's interesting. Usually the cat, it's the cat and the dog that go off. I thought maybe the cats would cuddle, but it hasn't happened yet. And so, so 3 other dogs plus Olive, right?
Yes, and then we usually always foster, so we always have one dog in and out of here.
Wow. Okay. Time. So let's talk about your current foster, Bowie.
Okay.
Now he has special abilities as well.
Yes. So Bowie has a neurological condition that has not yet been diagnosed. Originally, when we got the 4 husky puppies into the foundation, the Be Like Josh Foundation, we were told that they had cerebellar hypoplasia. But once we got them and we kind of worked with them a little bit, we quickly realized that that is not what they have going on and that it is something else. So we have been consulting with our neurological team, and she would have already had an MRI by now, but with everything going on with restrictions and keeping, and a lot of clinics just aren't open, and it's a little bit tougher, obviously, to get in and scheduled for these things. But once we get that MRI done, which will happen probably within the next few weeks, we'll be able to have a better idea of exactly what is going on with her, because she came with two sisters and a brother, and they all have the same stuff going on. So they are wobbly, but not like Olive is, or not like a pup with CH. It's more like their back end, their back legs and their hips that are kind of off. So we are anxious to find out what it is that's going on so that we can, know best how to help them.
Right.
And identify, what we need to do to support them.
And are they in diapers, or can they?
Well, we are actually transitioning. Yeah, well, we're transitioning them into diapers because we have been working so hard at potty training and working with them. And we think there's a lot of, things going on, and we are experiencing some incontinence. So the diapers actually just went out to all the fosters today. And so they'll start wearing those little diapers, and they'll have little, bloomers to go over them, and they're all accessorized.
Well, it's amazing how many accessories there are now for doggy diapers, which is super cool. And
I know.
Until I started meeting some people on Instagram, actually, whose dogs were in diapers, I didn't even think about that. But what you're doing, and what other people who have their dogs in diapers, and especially fostering a dog in diapers, that's just, I really, really admire what you're doing. So thank you. And so you're also involved with the Be Like Josh Foundation. And did you say that that's where Olive came from? From Be Like Josh?
No, Olive came. So Olive came from the farm rescue, which is where all of the 4 doodles with CH came from.
Okay.
But Kimberly decided to create the Be Like Josh Foundation after she realized the impact, that great positive impact that Josh was having on so many. And after talking, together, and she asked me to join the board and join the team as the rescue coordinator. So together, she and I run the foundation, and we help save dogs with special abilities that may not have a chance otherwise. And we also, beyond that, we also save seniors and work with seniors too. We go for the underdogs. Those are our favorite.
That's awesome. Well, again, thank you so much for what you do. And I can't wait to continue watching you guys on Instagram, and we'll be in touch, obviously, outside of that too. But thank you for joining.
Well, thank you for having us.
Okay, I will talk to you soon.
All right. Bye.